Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Testing sources. Okay, there. Everything's good.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Okay, there. I think everything's good. Oh, what?
Huh? That look in your eyes. You've...
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of...
Oh, as expected of the legendary... Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's... Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find... Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked...
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after...
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious...
Bingo! Is he...
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information.
Collecting information is...
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace, and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for...
We've been working together for a long time. We know each traveler. What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be... Oh, and there's just one... Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So...
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it easy per se. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me.
All right, then we'll head...
Let's go our separate ways for now, then.
9 days. Meandering.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take... There seem to be several people inside. Right. I feel like...
It's not impossible.
Oh, it's a bit hard to understand them from here. So,
The open kick. Man.
someone, please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it, traveler.
Oh my god.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary
God.
checkup on you.
No.
My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal. Eh? Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. And here? Huh? But based on my initial check... what about here? I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the... Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover in a couple
Wow.
days.
I just inhaled a random
get some medicine
potion.
for you.
I just inhaled a random potion, that's enough. Can I delete this chat? Okay, so remove chat doesn't exactly show up in the multi-chat. Okay.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just...
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no...
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well...
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not, though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come?
That's correct.
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin... You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it zip... Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively...
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
That's just... I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that...
You really...
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant... I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Zishwin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel... No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
No.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Zishwin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here. Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today? Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon.
That was weird. Why would they be talking about the color of the pill?
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? So his primary symptoms... That's it! Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides... No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland... Got it! Paimon will hold the... Oh, you're going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's... So you're the best of... You're awake.
What?
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time. Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the... Thank you, Miss Zishwin.
Oh my god, I poisoned myself. Removable hatch. No one's here at night, so we could technically slip right in. I don't know where she goes. Though, she's not here most of the time, so it's not impossible to slip in just in general. I don't know what this is. Varka? Lens. Bennett's part of the banner. Oh, holy shit, I got him. Wait. I got another 5-star? And I got Bennett! What? I just got 2 5-stars back to back.
Benny's
What?
adventure team, assemble!
What the hell? How did I get 2 new 5-stars? Quickie. Sucrose. I got her constellation.
Or not.
So I look at my history. Who was it that I got? This doesn't even show update. Unfortunately, I don't get Bennett. I can't believe I got Flynn's on the first try. That's crazy.
Oh, ow! What did that do?
Yeah, I got. Got Sucrose and Quee. How the hell did I get to? What the fuck? That is so unusual. Here. Yeah, obtain 225. And how do I know? I know who she is. So yeah, she's a 5-star. Wow. That is so crazy.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Animo. She's another Animo. She's also an Animo. Agio. Electro. What the fuck?
Kids these days, you just can't rely on them.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death! No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sigewinne the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon... Whoa! You really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've gotta give...
Sorry, what is he doing?
Oh,
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
I poisoned myself for the sake of the mission.
no, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to.
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for—
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Off we go! Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Ad Astra app. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abbot.
adventure time! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Off we go!
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange.
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the floor, unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here.
Okay.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
There are some books here and a few Advanced nursing? How to be sure are some interesting books. She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings.
Seems quite normal to me. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right?
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask, which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the...
This is it!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that way. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case... let's look around here for some more clues.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
right here! And there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to...
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui... No. Could you...
Wriothesley... Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any...
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after... Don't panic, just think everything over. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave?
So he's challenging me. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably...
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Wait, don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one...
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please!
I simply cannot allow Lynette... I have to go.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Wait, what are you doing here? And she's smiling?
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require it.
Is that so? Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's...
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, what a delightful turn of events. I like smart people. Also like playing
What?
games. Oh my! What's wrong, little one?
I like
Being able
smart
to
people.
read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
What are you plotting? No,
So
no!
we have to catch up to him.
Likewise, he's going to cause the whole operation to fall apart. And then we'll all die! I don't want to do that right now.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Off we go!
Wait, was I supposed to enter the office?
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulation?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my...
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water. Or maybe she'll appear behind you right now if...
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation. As for Fremine, no, You probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent—
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but—
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortresses. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think?
Wait, you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world.
Fremine's a star diver, so he—
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for—
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was—
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in—
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and
You want to see Father? But why—
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like—
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward—
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me—
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how—
I shouldn't ask Father—
6.
Wait,
2. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave.
Listen to the Traveler! If you can't talk to Lenny—
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set— Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you— I'll ask you 3 questions. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone,
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of Coop. We often see Miss Sijwin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial up. The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place. We often see Miss Sijween observing. I've been told that the infirmary is always. The Fanta promoter has been struck. We often see Miss Sijween observing. Fanta's internal report suggests the research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the productions. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty.
She's making them.
I've been told that the infirmary is all. I've been told that the infirmary is. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for. According to Collins, the Pancration. The research notes said that the Melis. Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament. The research notes said that the Melusine race perceived. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he. The research notes said that the.
So that's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween visits the cafeteria. Sijween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift. Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of us, the recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals, cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions. All right, now for my next... There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring, including the...
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half-hour. Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting. We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he does. The research notes said that the Melis. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament. We often see Miss Sijween. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't. The research notes said that the. According to Collins, the Fanta's internal report suggests. I've been told that the infirmary. We often see Miss. The Fanta promoter has been struggling. The research notes said that the Fanta promoter has been.
Haha! I got it right!
Paimon gets this rule too now. That pancreation ring is about how people get scared when they see it because they've subconscious, but really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet to be named and packaged a blood red drink. It's no wonder even the company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the pancreation tournament. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to...
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the... Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought is, you'll pay for this! Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually...
Sigewinne...
Not at all. I am merely a resident. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job... But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Lenny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. His Grace knows it too, right?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have...
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. What are you talking...
Take me if you want.
How touching. Can you...
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave.
You...
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Claret.
Freminet...
What's going on? What is Clarin doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear
Oh
off
my
soon.
god!
Please.
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse.
What?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Freminet a more thorough...
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Freminet to where he needs to be.
Oh my gosh, what is going on? Ah!
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just... How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any...
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance...
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions. Well, terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink...
Fine, I'd like to get some tea.
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually...
Oh my gosh. No! No!
How is he?
They symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her.
Oh my god!
My calculations are correct. She should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me.
Oh my god.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be...
Are you sure?
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but... Just...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Fremine?
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit.
We'll finally get the truth of all of this. The mystery shrouded in darkness. Or should I say, the mystery shrouded in Lucy. That is interesting. The primordial sea is increasing concentration in the water around the fortress. Why, I do not know this. That can't be a good sign.
Adventure time!
Why?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Kids these days.
He's awake. Fremine.
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. How do you feel? Don't...
Traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
Listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Where could Master Child be? This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Trial.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it. No home.
I kind of accidentally got myself killed. Oopsie. I don't know what this area is about either. There's an awful lot of area that
This is where the water starts. Master Child
Wait, what's that?
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it. I can't die here. I have to push on.
That is where he died. The end.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the...
Miss Clarande, you say?
You're still too weak for Monet.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days.
A guest? Then I can escape.
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Linny?
No, please go on without me.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still...
Understood.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I...
Thank you.
It's not like he can open the secret gate anyways. It's not like I fought in anything.
Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go!
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's
Of course. I wouldn't have...
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as...
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarande.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick...
All right. Thank you for looking up.
Well, want to explain yourself?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice. Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any...
Then Paimon will begin. Did you...
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals...
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape. But in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do...
So you were hoping Linny's group would just...
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has... The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison?
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask.
Me, of course. I paid her good more as a champion duelist. Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was.
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that's not something you should be asking after. Nevertheless, all I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us.
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really wants.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, follow me.
Of course the truth's not going to be pleasant. I'm betting it's why there's an increase in the primordial seawater. Do we really have to go all the way back to the infirmary manually? No?
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the...
I'm pretty sure this isn't his creation. After all,
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Cloud's not here to get the Gnosis
This
anyways.
is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, what a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's... Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell...
Well,
Well, I'd advise you wait...
Huh. So there's a switch on this...
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one!
Go on, have a look.
Duh. We've got to find out the truth of this world and how it operates.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guess? Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of them. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can...
The concentration of...
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed... Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already... If this continues... Soon it will no longer be able to... Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just... too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea?
You're expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, it's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret deep." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls after many, many centuries. Few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an...
But now you know every part of that.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and action. Let's go somewhere else.
Primordial Sea. I wonder if that comes from the
This
Gnosis.
is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The result.
Wait, Jurier, he's not.
Huh?
No need to panic, you two.
What? After you warned us not to tell us.
I'm skeptical as well.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard...
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're...
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is...
You want to blow up the Fortress of Meripede?
What a lovely idea.
Gotta admit,
Guys, focus! Focus!
What the fuck?
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my tech...
Ooh, are they together?
See? Everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a...
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
if I dated her, I'd officially be madder than...
Jeez. Forget I said anything.
What? How rude?
Follow me.
What the fuck?
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Why? Why can't it?
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never...
How much do you know about Fontaine? Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick... According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a gold. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands.
There's a ship in this story.
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and tech. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath...
Were you inspired by the legend?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need to know. Seems like you're good.
What about the Gnosis?
I'll
Where
leave you
is
here
it?
for now.
Oh,
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you...
yeah. We'll put a lot of thought into it.
Great.
We'll put a lot of Lucy into it.
We're back!
Welcome back.
How can you be so much like Risley? Always drink.
Huh. Actually, while I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me.
Must have been Risley and Siege.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female's.
I really can't make sense.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn?
Yeah, he explained it.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also...
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself, firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea.
Ooh.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very... What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted, if I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the
You're super.
Thanks so much. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with... that can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most... I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what it...
The sea... Well,
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father is her base of operations, and she truly wants to...
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Travel. The two of you have already aided us far too much. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the house. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone...
You have my...
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in...
Aw, the sound of that Paimon's hungry.
Oh,
Alright, then we'll catch you guys.
Of course you're suddenly hungry.
Off we go!
It's time for dinner. Welfare meal. Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too? And I'm taking the Huh. You're right. What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too! Don't forget, no problem.
Oh no, wait. Just to let you know, purple meat makes people think you're trying to kill us.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to... Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious. I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression of... Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to... A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so... Really? You're reminded of an... Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you... Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after... Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to... Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in a... You were all super considerate and... It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least the... Oh... I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too.
With all the darkness and chaos?
Get a good night's rest, you two.
Darkness and chaos. That's what you think he'd be... What?
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure. Ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
Okay, there. I'm done eating.
So much has happened. I'm super sleepy. Delicious.
Out of my way! Get what happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Paimon, you're yelling. Will you stop yelling, Paimon? I can't sleep with all you yelling so much.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye!
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people?
They're here! Yeah! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
We're still in Lavaroon. Do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong. Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head—
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it so—
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and out.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey!
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Hey, be careful!
Upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Enter the Office of Despair.
Adventure time.
What's going on?
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
That's not enough.
Three, two, one.
So he's cryo.
This won't
Hurry up,
hold it
okay.
for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Uh-oh.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Where's the primordial sea coming from? Oh, this looks super cool. Wait, what?
Why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House and meet... Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You...
Off we go.
Okay. It's nearby. It is certainly interesting that he is concerned about the, Water Archon.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. Are you two the Traveler and Paimon? Monsieur, though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly...
Everyone's going to die, and we're just taking our sweet time.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps that you are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we see this. This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. Their own...
Traveler,
Should we
what
really
do you
be
think of
having
this
tea?
cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing.
since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial...
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never Coming.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received...
Well, in any case, there's no need to...
Oh, and...
Because...
And where did he go after leaving?
Well...
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have... Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snesh.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to...
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
You both have a strong sense of... What? How is he going to prevent himself from being swallowed?
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Wait, how is he suppressing it?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
The sentence is too severe. Well, the sentence is everyone in the Water Kingdom will die.
Seems like the problem.
Let me guess. We're safe.
Indeed.
I win this bet.
Very well. It was indeed.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal...
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished bit.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smooth.
How did he suppress the water?
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally—
What are you trying to—
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating the prophecies hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save— But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the—
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures!
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children— Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Oh, wow.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal—
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor— Oh, allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your— Oh, that look in your—
The emergency response—
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, and what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over—
The Oratrice? It's just—
So you also have no idea. If I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core can But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly— Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party.
Yeah, yes.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina— Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so— Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an— You too,
Thank you. Oh, Paimon soup.
If it's on my tea table, it must—
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day?
Very well.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss
Paimon's coming too!
Ugh.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are—
I don't think she could beat Fortiva. I don't think she could beat her in a fight. This father. But it's storing up energy. Why was...
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was...
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's by the way, and you can just you are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me?
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydrognosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you?
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Furina quietly cried alone. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he...
Yes, Father.
My dear children.
News from the Fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. The contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet.
Probably the handiwork of that...
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydra... Oh, and I have a...
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With the initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the Fortress of Meripede will be a front. You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Furina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened. I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Furina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feel. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of... Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise. Ultimately, though, One must survive in order to do anything else. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly.
Nevertheless,
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that... Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the Primordial Sea and reseal the sluice gate. So as expected, the Knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. Permission granted.
whoa. It can't be that you're the real... You can't tell us? Then that's okay.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude. I believe so. The fortress has a long and now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us.
Huh? What?
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of...
He's not the Archon. He's a great dragon.
Please do not be... My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to...
He's the water dragon.
Right, of course. Well, there's still something...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater...
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophet.
Oh, so even...
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more...
please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the... We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Adventure time!
No, what's weird is I can't teleport. How do I get back there?
weather is not
No.
bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
Yeah, it's... I don't know why. I can't teleport. I'm hoping maybe if I go the normal route, there is a door, a way in according to that. So I'm guessing maybe I need to return the normal way. I gotta go underground to get there.
Adventure time!
I don't get it. How do I get back there? This is a bit problematic. Oh, there. Why did it hide the teleports? Ugh, that's so stupid.
Off we go!
Off we go.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Really? You're just screwing around? They almost all died, and you're just scurrying around. Okay. I don't know why
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to...
Whoa, how did...
She told me that it was nothing. It was...
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and...
You meant father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to...
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power.
Mm-hmm. Father is very...
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serve.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
It won't be as glorious as that one. There's only one of those cakes made a day. But it does lead to question why does the Archon not have her Gnosis? This isn't the first Archon that didn't have their Gnosis.
Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either... We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur, of course, we must also... How did Nervalet know that he would... Monsieur Nervalet has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you... If you're not too pressed for time, just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. There's so many...
We haven't been gone that long! Where are you on?
Off we go!
I guess the Duke is the last one we talked to.
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just really...
Hey, it wasn't just me.
Something. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think that whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with...
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they all...
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when...
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to...
We weren't gone that long. We were just gone to a conference between a diplomat and an Archon. Oh, the Archon does seem to be extremely weak. Oh, we're intentionally going downstairs.
Jurier?
Yeah, I was...
That's no excuse for...
Jurier! Lurvine! We're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the...
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top...
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to
Oh, yeah?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Oh my god. We can't go and check on the seal. I will talk to you from your desk. Is the most appropriate
Did my eyes
place.
deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere. He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea.
He sure sounds super...
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Nervalette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
You may access the cafeteria for free. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your
I mean, we finished the job.
Adventure time!
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same. Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so... Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true! It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter... You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here? Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an... just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. We should be safe now. All right then, good night to you, Traveler.
I'm not sure either of you would be affected by the Primordial Sea anyways. But did... Why are we holding on to Child's thing in the first place? That doesn't help us at all. Haha, quest complete. Where's the weight?
Good things come.
I'm not going to raid out. I will be ending the stream now.
Now for wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to? Oh, today's our big day. We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede. Come on.
I mean, we could have left at any point. We're finally done with our prison sentence, though. Not like it really was an actual limiting factor. It was supposed to be a prison sentence, but I could just leave at any point. Yeah, they could have made it more effective by just turning off the ability to leave. I wonder if they, It says daily commissions 4 out of 4, but I haven't actually done any of them. I wonder if completing quests counts as daily commissions now.
We go.
Because I've gotten it 2 days in a row. I'm not quite sure why.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the...
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's...
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks.
Let's go ask the Duke.
So much for...
Adventure time.
I wonder where the Gnosis is. I'm sure she's aware she doesn't have it.
Ah, good to see you two.
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs on...
So the fortress is...
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be...
Huh, you've got a point. By the way...
I believe today...
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes.
Yep. It's you two. That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon... Then be sure to come back and visit.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guard...
You're not going to see us off.
I knew you'd ask.
Well,
alright, let's go.
Agreed. No worries, you must be busy.
Ah, so you do have a polite side.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
Of course not.
To stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Mirapede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. We should probably go report to him now. Next, you're going to see Monsieur Nervillette?
I'm sure just your regard...
I believe it would be the...
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been...
Oh my god. How did... I still don't have this. But it appears to be on the surface anyways. I've already taken my eye drops. Why did I fall? really should get to ending the stream.
Adventure time.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at...
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my...
Everyone's so busy. See...
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have... In the meantime, please, have a seat.
That's all right.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to...
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede. And...
That's right, and we came here to see you.
A massive...
Do you have any idea what that...
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can...
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have got... Yes? What is it?
Ah, right! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we...
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, the source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped,
The water levels rose? Oh no!
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation...
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster... I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
No, I will not be careful. Alright. Now, I get to test whether or not the end stream button works as well as the start stream button, which doesn't work at all right now. Let's see. Will this actually end the stream?
Ow.
I will be back in a few hours. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay, so it does go live. Interesting.
Let's go find some treasure.
I don't know how to get out chat you. Interesting.